Jahanara Kajjan was a dazzling star of the early Indian film industry. She captured hearts with her beauty and classically trained voice. Her presence was instrumental in establishing talkie films, effectively ending the era of silent films by 1934. She was born in Patna, Bihar in 1915 to Shuganbai, a renowned singer and tawai from Lucknow, and the Nawab of Bhagalpur, a patron of the arts in northern India. Kajjan received an excellent education in Urdu and was taught by her maternal grandfather, Sayyid Hussain. She trained in music, singing, and poetry under Ustad Husnu Khan, a well known classical singer of his time. She taught herself English so she could act in Parsi theatre, which was dominant at the time, and to hobnob with the English speaking elite. The Parsis put up adaptations of Shakespeare plays and initially hired light skinned Anglo Indian actresses. But as the talkies became prevalent, Urdu speaking actresses like Kajjan Bai were required. Kajjan groomed herself to be proficient in several languages besides Urdu, such as Gujarati, Marathi, and English. She even learned ballroom dancing so she could dance in elite Calcutta clubs. She published soulful Urdu poems under the pen name Ada and joined the Alfred Theatre Company. She was truly a self made woman, much like Gohar Jan. Kajjan's fame soared in Calcutta, where she mingled with the city's elite, donning saris and jewelry that were copied by society ladies. She worked exclusively with Madan Theatres, creating a series of hit films such as Laila Majnu and Shakuntala. She became the highest paid actress, charging as much as rupees 3,000 per film. This was a significant amount in those days. Like Gohar Jan before her, Kajjan had a lavish lifestyle and drove around in carriages, even kept tiger cubs as pets, probably to establish notoriety among the elite. The owner of Madan Theatres offered her a film role in Shirin Farad in 1931, which narrowly missed the title of India's first talkie film. Her leading actor was Master Najbul Hussain, with whom she had a relationship. He soon broke her heart and eloped with Devika Rani, another leading star of the time. Devika Rani was the wife of Himanshu Rai, owner of Bombay Talkies. She returned to her husband shortly, but Hussain had to go underground for his safety. Kajjan's star was on the rise, however, and she sang 17 songs for Shirin Farhad, quickly becoming a sensation. Her next film, Indra Sabha, in 1932, featured a record breaking 71 songs, with Kajjan singing 29 of them. Her influence led Seth Karnani to buy Madan Theatres for 24 lakhs just to impress her. The Seth later went bankrupt and sued Jahanara over contract issues. This forced Jahanara to move to Bombay, where she acted in films like Abla Shakti and Prithvi Vallabh in the early 1940s. Dubbed as the Lark of Indian cinema for her sweet voice, Kajjan's illustrious career was cut short by her untimely death from cancer in 1945 at the young age of 30. Even in death, she left an indelible mark on Indian cinema, with many of her films like Jadui Putli and Tiger Man releasing posthumously. In her brief but impactful career, Kajjan acted and sang in nearly 40 films. Her fame was such that Kajjan mania swept India and influenced fashion and style among the elite. Jahanara Kajjan's legacy as a legendary actress and singer continues to shine, reminding us of the golden era of Indian talkie films.